Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host. The new Black.
All right, beautiful people, man. Grand rising to you, billionaires, millionaires, trillionaires. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street. As we present you guys the Black Money and Power Show, where we discuss stocks and crypto on this Wealthy Wednesday. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, The Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. Man, the book that I wrote, guys, is a study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. Now you can find a book. Actually, you can't find a book right now. We actually sold out. But anyway, you can go to the website here that we have up. It's blackbillionairesclub.com. Check us out, man. We do have a tab to join the club. You can do that. You can connect with brothers and sisters who are serious about building wealth, building business while we build ourselves. There's also a store there for financial literacy books and information that you can pass on down to your children, teach them early what we learn late. And then also we'll be doing some revamping of the site as well. But this is what we have here as well, trying to fix some of these errors that happen over time when you have a site. But anyway, super excited, man. Yesterday, we had an opportunity to do a teaching to a small business. And at the end of that teaching, they decided to purchase basically our last books, and we got to order some more. So we'll have a few more in stock. I was not planning to print any more books, but I guess when you have a demand, you should go ahead and make sure you satisfy with supply. So we will have a few more books coming in, but we will start to work on book number 2. And if you guys were with us last night in the BBC, go ahead and put a console hashtag NFT. We were basically dove into this world of crypto and the space called NFT or non-fungible tokens. And I've decided that my next book will be an NFT, making it really exclusive, probably hard to get. I don't know. I'm still gonna do some more thinking about it, but I got a great idea of what I'm gonna do with book number 2. So if you were there last night and your mind was blown, my mind is still on overload, just with information that you could utilize, you can tap into, and you'll find another pathway to getting this money. Like I said, go and put in console hashtag NFT. Because my mind, I'm still on overload. I don't even know how I'm going to get through today's show because I'm still thinking about whatever. What was that? What was that, by the way, that we watched last night? What was that we were introduced to last night? My goodness. So if you're not part of BBC, you have absolutely no idea what we're talking about. But if you're not part of BBC, then you probably want to join, okay? So you can know what the hell it is that we're talking about up in here. My beautiful people, man, it's roll call time. Yeah, it's time for us to find out who the early birds are that's getting up, talking about money this morning, getting into stocks and crypto. Go and let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, quite possibly, as we're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook and also YouTube. I want to say hello to our financial health mentor people. Say hello to the empowerment duo people. We have all collaborated to decide, you know what? It's not a me show, it's a we show. And we got to do what we can to educate our people on all fronts. So we're combining forces to bring the education to our people in so many different ways. But me and the Finance Health Mentor have such a great synergy here. It's a beautiful partnership. But anyway, I'm connecting from Decatur, Georgia here. Hit the like button, the share button, the follow button, the subscribe button. We're going to get into stocks and the crypto today. And I will set you up for stocks, which will be the second half of our show as we kind of take a look at what's going on in the crypto world. Let's find out who is here this morning. Man, the early bird gets the worm. Miss Vivian Reed, man, I don't see enough likes. I don't see enough likes on the heart button. I don't see enough of those. We're going to need some more of those while I get started, man. Brother Wilhelm Voss is in that house, man, out of Toledo, Ohio. Selena Spooney is joining us out of Akron, man. Good morning to you. Tyrese Lewis out of Atlanta, Georgia. That's right. Miss Therese Gully is in the hizzy out of Arlington, Texas, man. Layla Love, my lovely mentee, is in the house, man. Thanks so much for joining us today on the Black Money and Power Show. Miss Nita Diane out of Albany, Georgia is as well, man. P. Sizzle is joining us as well, man, out of Decatur, where it's greater, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. NFT, man. I'm talking about the mind blown. NFTs. Oh, Lord, NFT, man. The mind is blown on the NFT. That was a lot of information. I know that's right, man. Brandon, Florida is joining us well. I believe that must be Miss Sakia. Miss Keisha Wright is in the hizzy out of Memphis, Tennessee. It was money. I know that's right, man. Grand Rising's here. Alan Jones is in the house, man. Thanks so much for joining us. Eric Troop out of Covington, Georgia, checking in. Man, Stephanie Brown out of the UK. Man, what's going on, United Kingdom? We got brothers and sisters all over the world, man. Good morning to you. That must be Sydney out of Houston, Texas, in his house, man. Thanks so much for joining us today on the Black Money and Power Show. As I said, guys, this is not a local show. We are global at this point. We're using our smartphones to connect with you wherever you are, man, all over the world. We're super excited that we have people tuning in across the globe, man, saying, we're going to get some of this on this Wealthy Wednesday. Now, let me set you up real quick. I want you guys here's your homework for the second half. So go ahead and start thinking about this. Don't put these answers down yet. But here's the challenge, right? So my father this year decided that he was going to challenge your boy. He's going to say, man, you're supposed to be the certified financial educator. You're supposed to be the specialist in this thing called investing and all that stuff, man. Man, here's the deal, man. My father retired, by the way. He said, man, I got another $10,000, man. I want to put into your hands. I want to see how you gonna maneuver this thing. And so he said he wanted me to invest in the stock market or pick some stocks to invest in the stock market for 6 months. And I did that, and we'll take a look at what I picked and where we are right now, 3 months into this thing. But I want you to do the same thing. And it wasn't $6, but you just pick whatever you want. I want you to think about now being March, and we're gonna go towards the end of the year. To the end of the year, you got $10,000 that you're giving. Just like my pops said, put the pressure on me. I'm gonna put the pressure on you. Where are you going to invest this $10,000? Now, here's the deal. You don't have to be like me. He limited me. He limited me to stocks. Okay, but this is a stock and crypto show. You got $10,000. How are you going to diversify, spread out $10,000 to invest for the rest of the year? So I want you to be thinking about that. Put that down in your journal, whatever it is you got right now. And then when we get to our break, you're going to reveal your answers. We're going to take a look. I'm going to try to see if I can determine what type of investor you are. Okay, what type of investor you are. Again, $10,000. Don't put the answers down there right now. Please follow instructions. Please. That one thing about our people, they be like, I'm do what I want to do no matter what. Hey. Okay, we'll do what you want to do. Okay, and so at the break, right at halfway mark, you're going to reveal your answer. We're going to get into stocks. Okay, so that we'll take care of the crypto part this morning, and then we'll get and see what you guys will do with $10,000. If you had $10,000 right now, where would you invest it? If you had $10,000 given, you were blessed with $10,000 right now. Where would you invest it? We'll get your answers when we get to the break, okay? So let's get into this thing, man. Again, check out the Black Billionaires Club. You can do that at any point in time. You can join us at any point in time. If you want to, you sick and tired of walking around with people that broke, busted, disgusted, got poverty mindsets and all that stuff. You want to get with people that's going to help you level up, going to help you start that business, going to help you grow your wealth, going to help you get out of debt, whatever it is that you might be looking to do financially. The Black Billionaires Club might be the room for you, okay? What's going on, Ms. Goodrich? How are you? Thanks so much for joining us today. Now, let's first start. We're going to start with Bitcoin. We're going to start here. We'll start here. Take a look here. Let me see if this is big enough for you guys. I think this is big enough. I think this should be good. Okay, I think this is good. So anyway, let's take a look, see where this thing been. You guys remember, right? We still go a month back, so to speak. We saw this thing, the end of the stairway to heaven, right? I'm sorry, end of the stairway to heaven. That was the end of the stairway to heaven, man. And we began to drop it like it hot, right? Drop it like it hot. When we come here, dropping it like it's hot, man. The Tootsie Roll, dropping it like it's hot, man. Dropping it like it's hot. Came all the way down here. I think this is February 28th here, where we're down here about 43,000. Then we talked to take the escalator up, man. Take the escalator up over here to March 3rd, where we're at 52,000. And then we start the big sign, the step and repeat, man. Here's the step, support, step, support, step, support, step, support. Well, we started saying, man, let's start loading these wagons. We believe we're going up from here. And then we had the double tap, pop. We did had the trampoline. We had a double tap, pop. We had the trampoline as well. And then we took the rocket ship all the way up to $60,000 here on March 13th. All right, so then we seen all that. Now we start to get to March 13th. We see this drop here that came on March 14th, and then we saw another support level, right? So this looks very interesting. Here we go, walking the green mile, drop, knife, then another support. That will be a step. All right, we see the step here. Then we see another one, bam. Then we see another step. Oh, Lord, that's showing what? That is showing some strength, actually. So although it's dropping, it's still showing some strength of recovery, which is right now we're going sideways, right? So we see step, we see support, we see step, and now we see support, right? So here we go, man. We came up to the top, walking a green mile, drop, step, drop, and step, right? That sounds like some type of dance that this thing is doing. Dance, and make them dance. All right. So that's where we're at right now. It's going sideways. And that's okay. It may drop again, right? Because this is a pattern that's showing right now, showing the drop step, but this is still showing strength. Now, this is a little bit longer than just a step. This is more of a walk in a green mile. So this thing can pop up at any point in time, but we have to realize where we are, right? We have to realize where we are. Because again, it's about understanding where we are in the week, understanding where we are with the money flow. Everybody putting console money flow. I think there's a song that says that, right? Don't you know how the money flow? That's Do or Die, by the way, in case y'all don't know. That one of them old school that's from Chicago. That's my homies right there. The money flow, everybody putting console money flow. So it's understanding money flow. Now let's talk about money flow. Because we know what happened on Friday. On Friday, right, man, people got them checks. And they start going crazy. I mean, my goodness, they start going crazy. Now some of us are smart enough to actually try to invest them stibbies. But we know that most of us ain't that smart, right? Okay, we know most of the people that we're around ain't that smart. All right, they're not smart enough to go and invest their stimmy. We be telling them all the time. They still went got the Jordans. They still went got the new iPhone. They still went broke over the weekend. Okay, it is what it is. Because they've been cooped up. They've been cooped up for months. And I mean, I'm in Atlanta. And I don't even think I think COVID's like our second cousin. I don't think they even give a damn about the damn of COVID. Okay. So the economy is starting to open back up. And it's probably not because we want it to open back up. It's because the people don't give a damn. Okay. Just keep it real. Now Joey B, who happens to be the 46th president, Mr. President Joey B, that's my homie, by the way. He says this. He says that he is marking on his calendar, right, July 4th, which is 3 months away from here, 4 months away, 3 months away, for things to get back to normal. Okay, the things to get back to normal, right? So what is normal, right? What is normal? Because I think there's a new normal. So anyway, some people got their checks. And even if they get, I know some people didn't get their checks, but some people did. And even if they didn't get those checks, what other checks did they get? They got paid, okay? Because that was a Friday to get paid as well. So they got paid or they got their checks or both. And they went crazy this weekend. It was a great weekend. It was hot outside. You know what I'm saying? People say, man, damn that. They're going to the park. They're going to the mall. I mean, I ain't seen the mall packed like that in a long time. The mall was packed. Lenox Mall packed. Okay? So people getting out. So when they get out, when people go out, what do? They spend money. So we understand that money is probably now flowing, right? As far as investing is concerned, as far as Wall Street is concerned, it's probably flowing back into, right, the stock market. Probably gonna start flowing back into the stock market. And money, in order for it to flow back into the stock market, we talk about investing capital, right? It's gotta go from somewhere. So the smart person like me or a wise person like myself, I'll be like, wait a second. Bitcoin just hit an all-time high. Stock market is still kind of low in some areas. Well, why don't I sell high some of my Bitcoin stuff and then invest low into some of the stock market stuff? That makes sense, right? That makes sense. So that's probably what's kind of happened. We saw that happen on Monday. Now, yesterday, right, there was a huge sell-off because, they had interest rate meetings and all this stuff that took place, right? So the market wasn't all that great yesterday. So now we're in limbo, right? Where's the money going to go, right? Money probably still is Wednesday. It's probably still in the stock market. Typically, it's going to start coming out of the stock market again, right, come Thursday, Friday. And then where it's going to go? It's going to go back to crypto. So we just gotta just watch this thing. we just gotta be patient. And for those that's already invested in crypto, you just loading that thing up again. You just load it right back on. Now it's gonna be very difficult for this thing to cross 62,000 again. It's gonna be very difficult. Because that's gonna take a lot of pressure, right? But even if it don't, we have 55,000 now. We got a 7,000 window between 55,000 and 62,000, where we could be doing what I call trading, or what I consider to be getting rich now. We could also be just loading up our investing so that when the thing does pop off, we just get that as well. So let's take a look at the crypto market, okay? Am I making any sense to anybody? I know I talk fast, by the way, but the kind of time, it's already 15 minutes in, and I only looked at one chart, by the way, okay? So, hey, I hope it works. So I teach through the Coinbase platform. If you don't have Coinbase, I'll go ahead and drop that thing in the comments below so you can go and get you a Coinbase. Now I'm going to talk about why. Why do I like Coinbase? Why do I want you to learn on Coinbase first? All right, it's not the last place, but it's the first place, right? Now here's the reason why. I'm going to drop that thing in the comments below. You go get you a Coinbase account. Here's the reason why. Number one, I believe it's very user-friendly. It's very user-friendly. All nice and big, white backgrounds, easy to see, right? Easy to see. Now, of course, we'll talk about that in a second. They also, what I like as well, they have this thing called Earn Rewards. So here I could come when I get my Coinbase account, I could take some classes and earn some free crypto. Basically get paid to learn about some of these coins. If you are new to this thing, we took a look and learned about NMR. We start falling in love with NMR. So we begin to learn about the coins, not just to buy Bitcoin and hope to get rich, but actually learn what the hell, why are you even buying something? Well, understand, it's not just about getting rich. It's about understanding, right? Learning and understanding the properties and why something was created and what problem did it solve. Everybody put in console understanding. But in the good book, it says this: in all thy getting, get wisdom and get understanding. That's what the good book says. Let me say that again. In all thy getting, get wisdom and get understanding. So how much better would it be for you if you are an investor in stocks or options or Forex or whatever, if you begin to understand what you're doing or what you're investing in? And so I really am not a big proponent of you just investing just to invest. I want you to invest in what you understand, because in that way, it helps you to make better decisions. So understanding. So you can get paid to understand. You can get paid to learn. That's cool. You can also get paid to refer, right? $1,200 I have accrued just for letting you know that Coinbase exists. Okay? I don't know about you, but I mean, how many guys can use $1,200? That's easy money to me. Right. So I'm getting paid to do all this stuff. And I'm also building my account. Now, of course, right now, for those that don't know, we're in the March of Dimes Challenge. OK, the March of Dimes Challenge. Now, what was that? That's it, man. Me and my crew, we looking to build wealth. That's what me and my crew doing. So we said, here, we're going to move into March after it came out of Black History Month. And we were going to look to at least double our account. So I basically said, hey, I came into the month starting with this starting point. And we are intentional about at least doubling our account, and then at the end of the month we want to have at least doubled it, right? We just believe, we just got crazy faith, and we got crazy skills and crazy execution. And so for those that are participating in the March Dive Challenge, let's go and put that out there, man. Where did you start? Where are you currently at? Right? What was your original goal, and what's your new goal? If you're participating in the March of Dimes Challenge. Now, if you're not participating in the March of Dimes Challenge, you can still participate if you want to. You just say, hey, it's March 17th. It's the second half of the month. I'm starting here, right? And I want to go here. So if you want to participate, you serious about building wealth. You want to just not just watch, but you want to play. You say, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play, right? Where did you start? Where are you starting at? And where do you want to grow your account to by the end of the month? That could be stocks, that could be crypto. I don't care what it is, your savings account, whatever, right? Where are you starting, and where do you want to be at the end of the month? And for those that are already started, where did you start? Where are you currently at, right? And where are you going? All right. So let's take a look at where I'm at. Okay. So we got here, man. I'm currently at 27.4. As I say, 27.5 plus another 15, right? So that would put me at 29, right? So I lost 1,000 somewhere around the road, probably with the decline or whatever. Now, I started at 17.5. Okay, I'm currently at 29, and my goal was to get to 35. 17.5 plus 17.5 is 35. 17.5 times 2 is 35,000. More than likely, I'm on pace to actually clear 35 by next week, which will give me a few more days to take that thing to another level to crush that goal. So as your account grows, it's a little bit more difficult because you have things diversified all over the place. All right, but I want to know where you guys are, where you start, where you're currently at. What was your original goal? What's your new goal? Because when your money's kind of doesn't have as many zeros behind it, you can move that thing up a little bit faster to get that thing fattened. Okay, March of Dimes challenge to see what's going on here. P Sizzle, man, he started 2,300. He's currently at 3,400, and his goal is 7,300. Right. Goal is 7,300. Man, we got somebody that started 186. They're currently at 356. Okay, so 186 times 2 puts us at about 360 or 372. So they are probably starting beginning to set a new goal for themselves, right? The March of Dimes challenge, right? Set a new goal for themselves. Got another person, man, started at 225. They currently at 358. Their original goal is 450. New goal is 500. So the reason why we do this, guys, so you guys see, it ain't just ERGJ. It just ain't the teacher. It's the students as well, who decided to roll with us, participate, learn what they can learn, and take that thing to another level. Right? Miss Selena Spooner, man, she started out with 700. She's currently at 1,200. She wants to get to 1,800. Look at that. So originally she probably at 1,400. And listen to this. Miss Selena Spooner, she's a grasshopper. She wet behind the ears. She's still kind of just getting into this thing. She was at 700. She currently at 1,200. Right? She almost doubled her thing. Hey. Let me get some hand claps in the chat, please. Let me get some hand claps in the chat, please. Right, Miss Nita Diane, another grasshopper. She was at 0. Okay, man. She currently at 437. She wanted to get to 1,000. She is well on her way, man. Let me get some hand claps in the chat, please. Some hand claps in the chat. Another grasshopper, Miss Vivian Reed, right at 200. She's currently at 584. Her goal was 600. She gonna clear that easy as soon as we get this bump back up from Bitcoin or whatever the case may be. Easy money, right? Time for her to set a new goal, right? Brother Wilhelm Watts, he started at 386. This is one of my star students. He actually presented NFTs to us last night. He's currently at 2,100. All right, his original goal was 772. His new goal is 4,200. Right, another one of our star students yesterday. Brother Gavin talked to us about NFTs in the morning. He started at 800. Right, he's currently at 2,100. His original goal was 1,600. His new goal is 3,200. Let me get some hand claps in the chat. So you guys see, it's not just one person. You guys see, it's plenty of people. It's the people who decided they were going to take this challenge on. The people who decided they were going to study. People who decided they were going to execute. People who decided they were going to do something. They was going to take control of their finance. They were going to take control of their wealth, take control of their inheritance, take control of their bank accounts. They're waiting on somebody to give them something. They going out here and getting it while the getting is good. That's right, man. Hand claps in the chat. Hand claps in the chat. Pineapple moments as well. Absolutely. That's what we do in the Black Billionaires Club. Now, let's keep this thing going. So let's take a look and see what's going on in the market, man. I'm super excited because one of my assets, by the way, Cardano, oh, Lord, ADA. Now, this next level thing here, up 17%, 17% since yesterday. And as you guys know, I've been building a position over ADA in my Bittrex account. So you can't get this on Coinbase, but you can get on Bittrex, and we do teach you how to get your Bittrex account, and you can go to that next level when you're ready to go to that next level. But don't feel like you missed out on anything, because a lot of opportunities open itself up for us here today as we look at what's going on in the Coinbase market. The market is flat right now. That's where I mentioned Mark walking the green miles. It's going sideways right now. So it should be setting up an opportunity for us to build a position either while it's going sideways or build a position while it's going down. I teach build while it's going down. Everybody put it down, so build a position. Build a position. So what does that mean? That means that I might be looking at something. I don't have to go all in with my $5,000 that I got. I just might put 100 in there right now just to establish myself. And then if it keeps dropping, I add in another 100. And I might add, you don't have to go all in on this stuff. You can just say, hey, you know what? I don't really know what's going to happen next, but the teacher said to build a position. So let me just go ahead and just, put that little bit in there, and put that little bit, and put that little bit, and then we're gonna wait until the teacher say, or until I recognize until I learn how to read the chart, and then he say, man, it's time to load the wagons. That's when we go all in. Right now, we're just building a position. Look at Filecoin's up 22.5. I don't have no Filecoin. By the way, I don't know why I don't have no Filecoin yet, but I'll get that later on. It's going to come back down to me. I'll wait on it. So everything's down for the most part. Polygon, I've been building up on that. That's up to 40 cents. I'm still trying to decide, is this something I'm going to own or trade? But I like that 40 cent mark to trade. But I got bamboozled by that XLM. XLM don't be moving. So I got to build up on XLM. One day it's going to pop off. I'm be able to sell it and make my little returns on that. But this might be one of those as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to take a look. Let's take a look at the Polygon chart today. It's still too early, though, but we'll take a look at it today. Basic attention coin done popped off, right? 21%. So although the market is down, Decentraland, by the way, is down 24%. That is buy alert on Decentraland or on Mana. Pick you up some Mana, okay? That's another one of these NFT tokens that's over there doing something, and learn about Mana, by the way. But 24% off, that is representing an opportunity to go ahead and pick you up some of that Mana, please. All right, and so we got some stuff going on here. But I want to take a look at Polygon. That's what I want to take a look at today. Let's see if we can see anything. And we may not be able to see much with this particular chart because it's just got introduced or just got added to the Coinbase platform. But what we can do, we can go over to coinmarketcap.com and look at a longer chart because it's been out for a while. It's just been added to Coinbase. So it may not, don't get a really good chart here. So let's take a look at coinmarketcap.com. What I'm doing here, guys, I'm teaching you how to fish, right? So I can't use that chart on Coinbase for Matic because obviously it just entered that market. But what I can do is find another chart, which will be here. Now, here's what happened. I'm just gonna look at a 3-month chart here. No big deal. We saw what happened here. Over here on basically on March 9th or so. This is when it hit the Coinbase last week. This is when it hit the Coinbase platform, right? So, and I only go about a month. Let's do this. Here's when it hit the Coinbase platform right here around March 11th. And so we saw the big push up. This is all like an IPO kind of sort of hitting a new exchange, giving all these users on Coinbase the opportunity to buy Matic. And so that thing popped off, right? So we are seeing here this long chart here of basically slow appreciation, right? So this is probably going to be like XLM. So it's not something I want to trade. This is something I probably just want to acquire and kind of ride it on up as it becomes more popular, more usable, and stuff like that. Now, we did do some teaching on what Polygon is, I think over the weekend, like for Saturday, I believe was the day, right? So I'm not going to get into the whole learning of this coin today, but we did do that on Saturday. You can catch the replay, do what you got to do to find that information. But yeah, so that's Matic. So it looks like something I probably want to try to acquire a little bit more of as you can't see. You can't see the chart? Really? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad. That thing just popped over to another screen. My bad. There we go. Let's see, make sure y'all can see this stuff. Okay, there we go. Thanks so much, Leah. I'm just over here talking. Let's do it again. So we can find it over here, Polygon Matic. All right, we scroll down. I'm gonna take this thing to one month. All right, there we go. Take this thing to 1 month. We can even take it to 7 days, but we see the slight of slow incline over here, a little step, support, and then a huge rise on up. And now we saw the slow decline because this right here was an unnatural. I wish I could zoom in. I wish I could zoom in even over here. There we go. So we see all right, so we see this huge bump up. This is the Coinbase bump, and then that's unnatural itself. So it makes sense for it to be kind of coming back down to give us more of a slow, natural incline as we move forward. So this is something I probably want to try to acquire some of and build up over time versus trying to trade. So basically what I can do is I take a look at I can take a look at a chart and determine if it's something I want to trade, or if it's something that I want to own over time, right? So that's kind of what it is. Let's see here, man. Build a position. See if you got anything. Okay, man. What's going on, Eric Troop, man? Tezos, 4.63% over on Tezos. So all this stuff is doing good. But right now, guys, as far as crypto is concerned, I think we're putting ourselves in a good position. Now, here's the deal. If you are not a supporter or a member, here's what I've decided to do. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, for right now, we'll go public and share some public information with you guys as far as crypto, because I do want my community to learn, but I also want my community to understand that you got to invest in yourself. If you're unwilling to invest in yourself, then who will? So if you're unwilling to invest in yourself, I'm unwilling to invest in you either as well. And so that's why on Tuesdays and Thursdays is more of our private presentation. So you won't see us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Me and my crew will be over here having next level conversations about this stuff and trying, and then taking this thing to the top. But we will give some public information, have these public displays for those that have a hunger, but maybe just do not understand the laws of the land, do not understand the laws of money just yet. So today's Wednesday. That's why we're doing stocks and crypto. And then Friday, we'll do a crypto learning session. I really want to increase our crypto learning session, our crypto education. So we'll start Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is when we'll actually start learning about more coins. My goal is to get through the 45 coins now on Coinbase and then move over to Bittrex and begin to learn about some other coins that's on the Bittrex platform, which would be next level. And we want to get through as many as we can, as fast as we can, so that we can learn all that we can, earn all that we can, and then return all that we can. Here's the question for you guys. Black Money Power Show, giving $10,000, right? We're going to start moving to the stocks after the break, giving $10,000. How would you invest $10,000 today to get you to the end of the year, to get you your biggest bang for the buck at the end of the year? $10,000. How'd you invest that now as we get to the end of the year? Stocks, crypto, whatever, right? Whatever you decide, stocks, crypto, real estate, I don't care. How would you invest $10,000 if you're given to you today, right, to get you your maximum return towards the end of the year? New Black Wall Street, the New Black Wall Street Black Money Power Show. We'll be right back after the break. All right, beautiful people, man. If you about it, you about that life, man. You want to help this Black-owned business to get this $50,000 from FedEx, man, so they can increase their cash flow, improve their technology, build that app, man. Go ahead and put in console #Team Supreme. I just gave you a link right there. You can go ahead and do a vote, and we do this once every 24 hours. I do it from multiple email addresses because that thing don't care. You can make up some email addresses it looks like, and you can vote as much as you can through 24 hours for the next 7 days to be able to help help this business, Black-owned business, continue to do good Black business in the Black community. All right, so that's Team Supreme. I'm on that Team Supreme thing as well, and hopefully you are as well. Hopefully you don't just talk about, supporting Black-owned business. Hopefully you're not that person. Hopefully you're a person that only talks about it. You back it up with how you walk. And it's something that's very simple and free to do. It's actually, basically just put in an email address and vote for the people. I mean, I don't know how much easier it gets, and they have an opportunity to get that 50,000, and we can say that we were part of that journey to be able to help Team Supreme. That's right, man. Team Supreme up in here. Now, let's see what you guys are going to answer here. $10,000 you've been given to invest. How would you do that? How would you do that? Let me go over here. How would you invest $10,000? Were you given $10,000 to invest to the end of the year? Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying here in the comments. So Celine said, man, I would invest half, 50 and half, 50. Okay, well, what stocks? That's not good enough. What stocks? All right, you got to choose stock. Just say 50 in stocks ain't gonna get it, right? Where were you going to invest, right? What would you do with that $10,000 to invest? All right, someone said here, start giving $10,000. He would start online e-commerce, create an NFT, trade crypto, and pick up a few stocks as knowledge grows. What stocks? What stocks? All right, if you're going to be in crypto, trade crypto. Okay, you said trade crypto. Okay, all right, that's right. Teams are praying. Anybody else, man? $10,000. How would you invest $10,000 today if you were given $10,000? Where would you invest it? How would you invest it so that you could, in order to get your greatest return by the end of the year? We'll keep waiting. Now, energy, that's not good enough, right? You got to be more specific. I mean, I know you're saying energy, but what energy? What do you have a particular stock in energy, or are you just saying I think I don't know any stocks in energy, but I want to invest in energy, and that could be cool as well. But we definitely want to get a little bit more specific. Now, I'll share with you guys what I did, right? So I was limited. I'm giving you guys all the options. I'm giving you guys all the smoke. I was limited by my pops. He said just the stock market. So I had to do some thinking. I said, wait a second, you give me 6 months and you want me to invest in the stock market. At this particular time, we were still in COVID, right? We were still in, obviously January 1st. So I was thinking about this thing in December of what we're going to do. So I'm going to pull up my pops watch list. This is what we decided. This is what I decided to do. At that time with what I was given, right? What I was given. So let's see here. See if I can find. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use CNN Business to show this stuff. All right. So the first one I selected was Amazon. So I selected Amazon. Let's take a look and see what's going on Amazon. See how we're doing. Let's try this again. And actually, I don't need to do that. I don't need to go to CNN. I'm sorry. I can just do this. So Amazon, oh, it don't work like that. Yeah, it do work on CNN better. All right, so let's go to Amazon. So Amazon year to date, we're down 5%. Amazon's down 5%. I chose CCL, which was Carnival Cruise Line. I was banking on the recovery. Now, when my dad talked to me, he was like, man, you got some risky stuff. I said, well, shit, you only gave me 6 months. What am I supposed to do? With 6 months, I got to go risky. I'm up 30%. 30% with the CCL. Okay, boy, you're doing all right there. I chose Disney, right? Now, why did I choose Disney? I chose Disney. I chose Amazon because it's the biggest company in the world, or one of the biggest companies in the world. They bring great value. They're going to continue to do what they do. I did not know that at that time that Jeff Bezos would be stepping down, but at that time I was like, shit. I mean, who does it? Amazon is like a verb. Like, where you going? We going Amazon this thing. So I chose Disney. Disney up 7% for the year. Now, why did I choose Disney? Disney actually very similar to Carnival Cruise. I believe I was banking on the rebound. They were already doing well with Disney Prime or Disney Plus, and they still hadn't brought back the whole travel thing to all of their resorts and entertainment and cruises and stuff like that. So I was banking on Disney I actually consider Disney to be my number one company for the year. What else did I choose? Wynn is a resort. So let's find out what's going on with Wynn. All right, I'm just going. This is my pops' money now. This is my pops' money. Okay. All right, my pops' money. What do we do here? We got Wynn. We went Wynn. Right now we're up 21%. Your boy might be doing. I did my pops' money. 21%, almost 22% so far this year. So I'm at what? 5% down with Amazon. 21% up with Wynn. 7% up with Disney. 30% with Carnival Cruise Line, and y'all still talking about GameStop and Amazon and AMC. Come on now. Oh, I be laughing at people. Oh, I laugh at people. Okay, Apple. Okay, Apple number one company where I had to go with Apple. I had to go ahead and do that thing. I said, man, Apple. I said, Apple. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Apple probably a little flat. Let's see what's going on. Down 5%. That's okay. Pay me a little dividend. That's okay. All right, Apple down 5. Not bad. BA, Boeing. Let's see what we do with Boeing. Now, why did I choose Boeing? I chose Boeing because I was banking on the airlines, and I said I don't want to pick an airline. I want to pick the place the airline's gonna buy the 20%. Where the airline's gonna buy the planes from? That would be Boeing. Plus, they pay me a dividend. That's how I got into the airline industry. Oh Lord, let's keep. Hold on. What it is? What else did I pick? Oh, Airbnb. Oh Lord, Airbnb. Now I got hit on Airbnb because they actually did a business deal with me last year during COVID. I copped that big old corporate deal for Airbnb, and I said, okay, I'm gonna invest in Airbnb. 36% in 3 months. PayPal. Can I get some hand claps in the chat? Can I get some hand claps for your boy who is managing his pops money? Okay, managing his pops money, doing pretty well. Okay, Amazon down 5%. That's okay. They still got time. Look at 21, 22%, 7%, 30%, 36%, 19%. Oh my goodness, and another -5. Can you say that your boy is handling his pops money pretty dang on good? Huh? Don't y'all wish I had a son like me? Oh Lord, handling his pops money. And now, of course, we're going to see what you guys are talking about here. Again, you guys have an opportunity. If you had this, we should probably do. I used to try to do this, by the way, a little stock game, little. We might bring that back. We call it fantasy stock market. We hadn't done it in a while because not enough people really participate. They got started, but they wouldn't continue along the journey. So I stopped doing it. But we might bring that back to have a little fun. Well, maybe right back have a little fun. Let me see what you guys are talking about here, man. How would you invest $1,000 you've given it today? Let's see what you guys are talking about here. All right, energy, Bitcoin, all in Bitcoin. Okay, somebody said Bitcoin, Apple, and a tech ETF, EV stocks from Alan Jones. Okay, all right, you guys believe it in automatic autonomous vehicles, mining stocks, Apple, Google, Facebook, Square, and Tesla. Okay, so all stocks for Leia. All right, Nita Diane, Mara, Tilray, Block, social media, Airbnb, Disney, Tesla, Hexo, IVV, Anterior Resources, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Algo, Mana, Matic, XLM, and ADA. So you are some guy. We're going to spread this $10,000 across all of this stuff. Okay, fantastic. All right, Wilhelm Watt, 50% will go into crypto. All right, 40% go into stocks, 10% to NFT and crypto. 25% of your crypto will go into Bitcoin, 25% go into Ethereum, and the rest spread out or different coins. In stock, I'll do 25% in railroads and infrastructure, 25% in technology, 25% resorts, 25% in airlines. NFT, I will buy an art beetle. Look at that, man. Breaking that thing down, man. All right, let's see here, man. I have two businesses I'm trying to jumpstart: home renovation, boxing, fitness training. I'll put $4,000 roughly on each for setting up the LLC, EIN, equipment, business cards, logo, etc. Grind on those in the micro. Use 20% of the profits for investing, but from $2,000 left over, I haven't been looking up stocks as of late, so I'll keep the $2,000 to crypto. I'll buy a full Ethereum coin. Okay, all right, got you, man. Disney, not Diddy, I got you as well. All right, $10,000, man. Invest $10,000 into crypto, half in 8 coins on Coinbase trade on COVID list on stock. All right, it's a COVID list. Okay, some Mana because I believe in it. But fuck it, I'll get Apple on the stock side. Okay, get some Mana, get you some Apple. Okay, damn, I remember the COVID list. We talked about when a good bit back. But yeah, I listen. This COVID list, right? The video's still out there, by the way. We did a video on the COVID recovery watch list. Listen, guys, listen. I don't do stuff just to do stuff. I'm not going to tell y'all what to do, but I don't know what to say. If I do a video on it, it might be something to pay attention to. I don't know. So we put it out there. We put the list out there. I put the list in some groups. Most people just simply, at the end of the day, people going to do what they want to do. That's all I know. And, hopefully it works out for you. I mean, there's plenty of other opportunities out there as well. Okay. Near future, I would choose Amazon to be my coin. Amazon to be a coin. Okay, whatever you. Okay, I got you. All right, the TSM, right? Disney, Hero, Microsoft, Apple, JetBlue, and Fang stocks. All your Fang stocks. All right, fantastic. All right, get some hand claps in the chat. Hand claps in the chat. What's your typical hold time with your stocks? This answer the same. Okay, so that depends, right? That's a great question. So how long do I hold my stocks? I mean, I don't buy anything that I don't really want to hold forever. At this point, stocks to me is just a long-term investment. So I've changed my strategy, right? So my strategy is stocks long-term, and then I use my short-term flipping stuff as crypto. But I do have some crypto that's long-term. So right now, again, this was a challenge that my pops gave me. This was his portfolio. that I'm participating in. But for what I do, I buy in stock. I buy all the boring stuff. I buy the stuff I don't never look at. I buy the stuff that's going to pay me a dividend. I buy stuff that I believe in 5 years, 10 years from now. So my holding time now for my stocks is forever. Okay. I don't need the money now. I'm not flipping stocks. That's not what I'm doing right now. Now, I was doing that before I came across the wonderful opportunity in crypto. I was doing stocks, but I don't do that anymore right now. So my whole time now is just forever. So if I got something, I plan on holding it forever. If I sell it, it's because it's showing me a reason to sell. Maybe a change in management, maybe the industry is going cold versus it used to be warm. But that's what I would do. Now, some of these plays, when it comes to like airlines and hotels and resorts and stuff like that, I'm just looking for that thing to turn around, get a recovery probably over the next 2 years. I would say that making a long-term investment, and then I might start coming out of it because industries change. So it's all, charts tell me what to do. Seasons tell me what to do. I don't really make these decisions in advance, dude. I don't sit there and say I'm gonna hold this for 6 months. I don't. I just say here's what I want to get because I believe it might be promising over a period of time. And then when the chart tells me, or the industry tells me, or the weather tells me, or my intuition tells me, I get out of that thing. So I got strategy everything I do, but yeah, to answer your question right now, it's forever. Because that's the only stocks that I'm buying is buying stuff that I want to hold forever. So I'm not into a lot of risky stuff. I don't own, if I own, like right now, as far as marijuana is concerned, I don't own any marijuana stocks anymore. I got out of all the marijuana stocks. As far as just individual stocks, I have ETF. ETFs are good, gives me exposure. So y'all talking about technology. I got technology ETFs. I have marijuana ETFs because I don't want to sit there and pick individual stocks anymore for right now. But if you guys need help doing that, I've been doing that for 10 years. Okay. Carnival, Wynn, Disney, Apple, Boeing, Airbnb. Yeah, those are sick. Oh, you just recover. You just basically, okay, I got you. All right. Let's keep going. Let's see what you guys talking about here. Hand claps, pineapples. All right. And I do some. Okay. Wow. Absolutely. All right. Here we go. Somebody got basic attention coins, Synthenex, VeChain. Oh, VeChain is something we got to look at. Oh, I got to look at that VeChain. Mana, Amazon, Disney, Airbnb, Boeing. All right, I have so many wish lists. No, all right, we can do it. We can do it on a paper trade. Absolutely. BTC and Ethereum. Somebody's on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Wilhelm Boss still trying to figure out trading with options on paper trade. Okay, fantastic. Vivian Reed, man, 7 Bitcoins and 3 in stocks. Amazon, Disney, a Norwegian cruise line. All right, I didn't even do nothing with the option yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'm ready for that. Now, here's the deal about options, guys. There is a Black-owned investing app called Doe. If you get that app, they actually have videos every day on options. So that would be a great resource to watch those videos that they put out right through your app. And they're talking about options. So you can do options on that Black-owned trading app. If you have the Doe app, go ahead in the comments below. Go ahead and drop your referral link in the comments below. I don't have any more. I'm all referraled out. I'd have referred out. They say you can't get no more referrals, brother, because you just maxed out. So if there's somebody here that has the referral link to Doe, go ahead and drop that in the comments in the chat below. So your brothers and sisters go get them that Doe app, especially those that want to get into options. I think that's a great resource for learning from people who actually made the app. Okay, Doe. All right, I love the Doe. Right, that is an app, a Black-owned investing app that does stocks and options. Okay, there we go. Shanry can put that thing right on down there, right? You click on this link right here, and you can go ahead and download Doe. You're going to get free stock. She's going to get free stock. That's called group economics, okay? Called group economics. All right, I heard and noted the calls on the recovery. We talked Wynn, Disney, Boeing, Airbnb, LOL. Okay, yeah, we sure did. Absolutely, man. Somebody else dropped that thing in the chat. That's right, man. Good stuff. Thanks for that explanation. No problem, Doe. I love the Doe. Right, that's a song by Biggie Smalls, right? Biggie Smalls and and Puff Daddy, right? I love the Doe. Now, any questions? I just want, again, I'm opening myself up here for the next 12 minutes. Any questions, stocks or crypto? Our Q&A session right now for your boy. I'll be more than happy assist in this arena where you might have some questions. Oh, I wanted to show you something else. Oh, I did want to show you something else. But go ahead and ask the question. I want to show you something else. So here are the type of what was I at? Okay, yeah. Here are the type of emails that your boy gets, okay? Okay, here's the type of things that I get. See if I can make this. How can I make this bigger? Nope, I don't want to do that. There we go. Let's see if I can make this bigger. All right, let's do this. All right, so it looks like I signed up or something like that for something, and like this thing called Republic. Hi, Evan. Today, let's see if this thing's showing. This thing's showing? Yes, showing. Today's the day the long-awaited SEC rule changes have officially gone into effect. That means crowdfunding campaigns can raise up to $5 million, 5x more than before. Our investors can vote with their dollars by indicating interest in pre-sale campaigns. More investors can qualify as accredited, and accredited investors can invest unlimited amounts in crowdfunding deals. Right? What does it mean? Up to $5 million opportunities. We have had some incredible campaigns raise $1 million and sell out within hours of going live. Despite that success, most companies are looking to scale and grow quickly and want to raise more than $1 million. With the limit increase to $5 million, crowdfunding, everybody putting guys on crowd fund, is expected to attract even more qualified issuers, raising higher amounts. The more mature the issuers are, the less risky the companies may present. That means investors like you have access to a higher number of attractive investment opportunities. 2 deals utilizing the new rules. This company called Gumroad. Now, I had a friend, 2 people that I know that use Gumroad, and this is like a company that allows you to, put stuff up for sale. They did some stuff, but this company rang a bell. Said Gumroad is a platform that makes it simple to sell online, e-commerce. Since launching in 2011, creators on the platform have sold more than 390 million products. In 2020, Gumroad processed $143.8 million in sales with $9.2 million in net revenue and 1.08 net profit in 2020. They're getting ready to expand their offerings. Founder Sahil Lavingia built the first iteration of Gumroad in a single weekend in 2011. Previously, Sahil was employee number 2 at Pinterest. So I can invest in Gumroad. I can invest as a private investor with this crowdfunding campaign into this up and coming, this company Gumroad for a little $100. Then they say, here's another one, Backstage Capital. This mission-driven venture capitalist first tranche sold out in 8 hours. I don't know what Backstage is. Backstage is dedicated to minimizing funding disparities in venture capitalism by investing in high potential founders who identify as people of color, women, and or LGBTQ. Founder Arlen Hamilton has been featured in Fortune, CNN Money, Forbes, Entrepreneur, and on the cover of Fast Company. Previous investors included Mark Andreessen, Stuart Butterfield, Heather Howes, and Ellen Powell. So I can invest in Backstage, whatever that is. So I probably have to do some more investing or learning about Backstage Capital. These are 2 companies that I can actually invest in because I don't even know how I got this email, but I got it. I probably signed up for something. And I was like, let me just put my name on the list to be able to invest in private equities, right? Testing the waters. Another exciting change, which was previously only allowed to certain deals, is the ability for companies to use a pre-sale feature for their offering. The SEC refers to this as testing the waters, and it helps companies gauge the market before their launch. It gives investors more power to use their potential dollars as they vote for the companies that they want to shape the future. Here's some deals that are deals that started testing the waters today. Ad Wallet, right? Jumpstart Insurance, Nuovo, Pact, and Upright. Now I'll read those on myself, right? But today's new rules, a big step in the right direction, means that investing crowdfunding is here to stay. More investment opportunities are coming, and the future is in your hands. And they basically thank me for being a part. So why am I showing you this? Because some of you guys actually have businesses that you'll be building, and I want you to know that there are plenty of ways for you to get capital that don't have to do with going to beg for a loan from the bank. And when our Black-owned businesses, our Black organizations, and all this stuff realize that the bank is not the only option. Realize, I know we want to establish a relationship with the bank, but goddamn a bank. I've been saying this for 5 years. Damn a bank. If I can know how easy it is for me to go get $5,000 if I wanted it. I mean, damn a bank. I mean, we have got to expand our mind when it comes to how we can acquire capital. That's why I'm showing you this, because this is what they're doing. Damn a bank. I'm telling you, there are plenty of ways for you to get, especially like I think Debbie right now, right? If you wanted to and you were like, you know what, I really do want to do this. I really believe in this. We got to raise some capital. We start talking about how you can raise some capital, right? If that's what you need in order to stay in business, right? I think that I don't know who else is out there, but there are other ways other than begging for a loan from a bank in order for you to get some money. It's called being creative. It's called being curious and being creative. Everybody put in the comments, so curious and creative. being curious and being creative. And I believe once we begin to talk about this stuff and learn about this stuff and take these chances with this stuff, my goodness, things begin to open up, and we realize there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's way more than one way to skin a cat. All right. So let's see if you guys got any questions, man, before we get up out of here. See what you guys are talking about here. All right, man. Crowdfunding. All right, crowdfund, Ms. Brazil. Wow, yep, welcome. Good morning, CBBC. Angel Investing Opportunities. Yes, I do get these type of letters in my email, right? I'm an investor. I'm a full-time investor, so I get this kind of stuff. All right, they give you pennies over your money and charge you dollars for using theirs. Absolutely. Douglas say, this is genius. First up, Douglas, what's going on with you, man? Curious and creative. Now, why do I say this, guys? Can I stake ADA? No, I can't. I cannot stake ADA on Bittrex. That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out what I can do here. I can acquire it and I can accrue it by having. I don't know why Bittrex. I don't think Bittrex allows you to stake anything. And then I think Wilhelm will be able to confirm that. So we can acquire it there, maybe move it somewhere else if we want to stake it. That's a problem, but it's okay. It's not a problem really because it's okay for me. But I do want to get that staking as well. So we might have to go to a Uniswap or something like that, or somewhere else that we can stake it if we want and move it around. That's why we're going to have multiple wallets and stuff like that, right? Curious and creative. So here's the deal: you can't stake on Bittrex. So here's the deal, guys. In the good book says this: that we have been given the power to create wealth. This is what I thought about last night. As we were being introduced to this NFTs that Gavin shared with us in the morning yesterday, Wilhelm shared with us in the evening, is that literally people are using the power they've been given to create wealth out of thin air. The same way that the Federal Reserve prints money out of prints money, and we now have all this stimulus money out of thin air, is the same way that you can use your God-given brain to find a way to print money out of thin air. This is what we're doing in the crypto space. We're literally getting rich out of thin air, out of something that's just something that you can't touch, something that that you just watching this thing on your phone become more valuable. You are literally getting rich. You're literally building wealth. You're literally getting rich out of thin air. And I believe it's coming from these two words: being curious enough to learn what you don't know, and being creative enough to hop into something and execute and participate in something that you have now learned. You've been given the power to create wealth. I believe it is going to take you being curious and being creative in order to do so. We are in a whole new dimension, people, where you're going to make more money from your brain than you will from your hands. Let me say that again for the people in the back. We're in the 22nd dimension or whatever. We're now in a position where we can make more money from our brain than we can from our hands. And this is where I want you to get to at some point. If you decide that that's for you, if you decide, man, I do have a beautiful mind. I can use my creativity to create wealth. You're still going to do some stuff with your hands, but you're going to realize your brain power, your intellectual properties, stuff like that is valuable, and people will pay for it. Mind power over behind power. I like that. Mind power over behind power. All right, Miss Vivian, are you going to talk about the red scooter? No, I'm not. I mean, I guess I can if you want me to. I mean, I just put it up because we had did a presentation on the Boaz bikes. And after that, I was telling you guys, I don't really believe in it. I don't think it's anything different. I don't really see what value that they can actually bring. I felt it was another one of those, what was it called? Punch TV studios type of opportunities. And then lo and behold, we saw this red scooter come out, right? So it was like, where's the competitive advantage? So that's the only reason why I put that up, so you guys can see that what they showed with the Boaz bikes was broke ass bikes, as I said before. Okay, that's why we put that up. What are some first steps do you suggest? First steps for what? What are we talking about what are we talking about specifically, Douglas? Estates. First steps for what? First up, anybody else got any other questions? I got a couple minutes left. We'll be back at 7:15 for our our wealth consciousness, where we are going to do New Black Wall Street Book Club. So hopefully you guys will be back. Let me answer this question for you, Douglas. What steps as it relates to what? First steps to what do I suggest? What are we talking about specifically? Yeah, I know that's right. Boss told me, if you keep going like this, then I'm going to give you some money to do this for me. That's right, man. That's how it works. That's how, you know what? That's how I fired my boss. Man, I was doing the whole retirement stuff and at the job, and then everybody was coming to me. All the employees were coming to me. And that's what we get. I just need to get off Coinbase. Why do you need to get off Coinbase? Why do you need to get off Coinbase? Well, yeah, you can transfer your stuff out. First steps towards using other than a bank. Become your own bank. Invest. First steps, invest. Start getting your money to work for you. You'll never think about a bank if you start getting your money to work for you. I never think about a bank. I mean, obviously there may be at some point where I might need to get a whole bunch of capital that doesn't come from me, but I still don't think about a bank. But yeah, the first steps is learn to invest. Find something that you want to invest in. Find an area that you want to become an investor in. You become your own bank, right? Where you invest and then you grow profit. Profits are better than wages. And then you can use those profits that come or that portfolio income. Learn to invest. You got estates by the back of your name. So I imagine you investing in real estate. Become the best real estate investor you can become. You'll never think about a bank. You might use the bank to get some capital to be able to buy that property. But you know what? What you need is people. If you got enough people in your team or your squad that believe in you, then they'll give you the money to invest in that property. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk about real estate. Matter of fact, next Tuesday in the BBC, we're going to talk about how we can actually invest in real estate together, right? How we can use each other, how we can practice group economics, go buy properties, own properties as a official entity. We'll talk about that next Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday, okay? You get off Coinbase soon. Got questions? You got questions on that, I guess. How to get off Coinbase? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Right? I mean, I don't know if you want to go Bittrex or you want to go you going cold storage. Where you want to go? When will the crypto investment start? As soon. Probably. I'm probably gonna have to push it back to the middle of April, because we have a lot of things that we're launching April 1st. We got the school, the class that we're launching. We got the BBC, marketing stuff that we're launching. So I can't launch everything at the same time. I got to get my families going first, and I'm waiting on the paperwork to come back. Right. So it took a little minute. It's taking a little minute to get that paperwork back so we can put that out. So it'll probably be extended just about 2 weeks, but maybe the next week we can start to get the paperwork out, and then we can start working on that group investing. Okay. I'm shook to trade on there. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Well, you can go to Bittrex and trade if you want to trade somewhere else. That's another option. Okay. Well, do you have a Bittrex account? Go to Bittrex. Go to Bittrex. If you don't trust Coinbase, to go to Bittrex. Do you have a Bittrex account? I hope I will make it 7:15 today. I'm going back to sleep. Okay, good night to you. What platform do you use to invest? Do I use to invest what? Again, what are we investing in? All right, I saw my first first Bitcoin ATM. What are you invest? What are we talking? What invest in what? Are we talking about stocks, crypto? What are we talking about? Then we have seen good things. Okay, got you. Appreciate you, brother. Good morning, guy. All right, that would be fantastic to invest in real estate. I got you. I got to make one. I don't. Okay, no problem. I can give you that. No problem at all. Here you go. Here you go, Bittrex. Oh, that's not Bittrex. Here you go. You guys need to get a Bittrex account. You want to have some alternative to Coinbase. You're ready for that? Here you go. Just here you go. Here's that link right there. Boom, bam. There you go. What do I use to invest in stock? I just told you I use Doe. There's a black-owned investing app called Doe. We actually dropped those links in the comments below as well if you want to get a Doe app. So I use a company called Doe to get my stocks, and I could do options. I don't do options, but I could do that on Doe. DOUGH. That link is in the somewhere up in here as well. Okay. So, guys, that's what we got here today, man. I want to say thank you to everybody that joined. Everybody hit that like button, the share button. Here's the deal. Here's let me say this. Here's the reason why I will stop going public on Wednesdays. Here's the only reason. The only reason why I would stop is if people do not share. Because if I'm gonna go public and to be my brothers and my sisters keeper, and my brothers and my sisters who I'm trying to help don't want to help other people by hitting the share button, then I'm gonna stop going public on Wednesdays. And if it happens on Monday, I'll stop going public on Monday. And if it happens on Friday, I'll stop going public on Friday. So if you guys, for those that have not invested in what we do, and you have not chosen to invest $5 into your own education, you have not chosen to invest $50 into your own education, right? If that's you, and you are a person that won't hit the like button, won't hit the share button, won't hit the subscribe button, none of that stuff, and all you want is free, well, eventually free is going to disappear. I just want to put that out there for you. Eventually, right, if we have enough people that all they want is free, right, then free is going to disappear because you're simply saying, hey, I'm not willing to invest in myself. I'm not willing to help other people. That sounds to me like very selfish, and eventually I'm going to just disappear. That's just what it is. I'm doing this for the community, and if the community won't help the rest of the community, then we just going to stop doing it for those people. Okay? I'll get it for you, brother. If you're not seeing it, just reach out. Just put something in the group chat. You must be on a group page, so you're not seeing it. We'll get it to you. I imagine it's probably Luis or something like that. Just make sure you make a post in the group, and we'll get it to you. Okay, we'll make sure that you get it to you. All right, beautiful people, man. No problem at all, Douglas. States, anybody else? That's what we got. I'm your boy ERGJ here on the New Black Wall Street, the Black Money and Power Show. I want to say thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back at 7:15 for our book club presentation. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The New Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall